sorry about being late and skipping the last few streams. I have had a few mental health problems, which make it difficult for me to stick to my stream schedule. But we do try, and all we can ever do is try our best. So I'm here for Mass Effect Mondays. We want to resume with Mass Effect 1. I think we were trying to get the evil lady's daughter. Terrible with names. Oh, it loaded. Oh, here we are. Yes, we were searching for her. Alright, the galaxy map. Let's go here. Garrus. And Rex. Yeah. Garrus and Rex. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this place is... I would not want to live here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going towards the sun. That way. Ooh, there's something this way. Please don't tell me it's up the mountain. Whatever it is. Okay. Or is it like just... Come on. Ah! Nope. Oh my god. Let's try this way. There is something there. There it is! No. That's right. B. Okay, here we go. Survey. A, B, A, X, A. Yay! Yay! Back in the vehicle. We got stuff! Let's get down off this creepy mountain. Get off of my back into my game. I don't know why a song from Spirit popped on my head. And now Treasure Planet. What is with my brain? I've had Disney on the brain for a while. Oh, there's something this way. The bumpies. Bumpity bumpity bum bum. Bumpity bumpity bum 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 bum. Oh, well, hello. What is this? Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writing recovered. Oh, it's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Delenaga's writing. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Ooh, that's nice. Stuff for the journal. Back into the car. And off we go. Something else this way. Yay. Of course, I picked the hardest route to go. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, that's the end of that map. Whoa. The only thing that I don't like about this game is the difficulty that there is in the driving. That is the only thing. The rest of the game, like the details, the amazing storyline. That looked like a laser. Storyline is actually really cool. Did I shoot these? Oh. Oh, I did. Okay. But it says there are more. Oh. Die. Is that all of them? Yay. What's here? Ah! Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Come on, out you come, pretty boy. Oh my god. That was a really bad shot, but he was running. Yay! Got you. I... Gotcha. Ooh, there's an upgrade kit. Cryo explosive. Oh, anti-personal rounds. I'll take the personal rounds. Die! Yay, she did. What even is this place? Ooh. What is it? Ooh, medium armor for Krogan. Oh, shotgun.
Shutting them down.
Oh, there's one up there. Hi. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here yet. What? Yay! Yay! Is there anything else here? Ooh, there's a door. More stuff. Aw, decryption skills still low. Ooh! You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana about with this. Ooh. No, don't do that. Aww. I'm gonna go combat sensor. Did I just do the Nickelodeon theme song? Oh, should I go climb on things? Let me out. Wait. Oh, something up ahead. Oh, I see it. Ooh, hello. Oh, my skill is too low. Goodbye, Discovery. Whee! Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Speed Racer. Love the character and the concept of the story. The movie was interesting, but I think they should make a better one. Wait.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Oh. I just wanted to see what would happen if I drove close to the red line. Thank you, Joker. I'm really sad that it's not part of the game that you can romance Joker. I would love him forever.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I would get annoyed when he tells me the same thing, but... Hey. What is love without a bit of annoyance? Where is it? Just wondering if I've gotten that before. Alright. Oh, you're almost... Ah! Oh. I passed it. Wow. Past it. Come here, you. Yay. Yay! Mineral surveyed.
Now it gets fun.
I don't know why they said that, but okay. Oh, what's that? Nothing. I don't think there's anything here. No. See where else we can look. We do survey. Matrix, writing recover. We're scanning the. Nice. I am leaving it on the screen long enough for you guys to actually pause it and read it for yourselves if you want to read it. But I personally do not want to read it, so... think we went. I think we went to this one first, didn't we? I can't remember which ones we went to. Helium. Signal recovered because of the planet revealed an abandoned base on its moon. Ooh, the recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the colonies. Okay. Let's see what that is. Zoom in out. Let's go to diagonal. I already know it's going to be in the last one that I checked. I'm painfully aware of that. Because that always happens to me. It's very, very rarely the first one or within the first few that I pick. I think we've landed there before. Yeah. I think this was the first system that we went to. What's this one? Scans of this gas giant have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. Nice. I remember it's this one. Right, here we go. Let's go get Liara. I want Garrus. I want my alien buddies. My main men. Until I played this game up slightly past this point, I never understood why one of my friends kept going, "Help, I'm stuck in a bubble!"
Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
And she kept going, "Help, I'm stuck in a bubble!" I never understood what it meant until I played this game, and she was like, "Yeah, that's what I meant! Help, I'm stuck in a bubble!" And I'm like, okay, thanks for explaining. Alright. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is a big ship. Oh. Die. Oh. Lights out, ladies. Wait. Oh god.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Yeah. Oh, and there's another one. Hi. Pretty sure I can't get through that way. Oh no, I remember. 3-point turn! And some serpentine! Suck at driving in this game. Okay. Okay. Oh my god! Ah! And I'm getting shot at. Okay. I knew that would hit me. I knew it would hit me. Just a side note, I am a incredible geek when it comes to medieval shows with like swords and costumes, magical creatures, you know, like Lord of the Rings or Mythica. I am in love with Mythica. I love Mythica. If it had been made when CGI was so much better, it would be like a massive hit. I think it would almost be the operative word. Being in the same league as Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. I'm missing terribly. I'm... Ah! Oh, that hit. I want to blow it up. Yay. I like it when it blows up. Alright. Yeah. So my point for actually stating that is if you guys know of any like obscure medieval kind of fantasy shows, put it in the comments below because I would love it. That hurt. I would really, really love it. Right now, I know it's not new, but it's new to me. I'm watching The Outpost. And so far, I cannot stop watching it. Because, again, I'm a geek for those kinds of shows. But I realized, like 2 episodes in, that one of the main characters is the same guy from Mythica. And I was like, no. And that has played a huge factor into the fact that I can't stop watching it. But the storyline for Outpost is so good. I love it. We need more medieval shows. I'm sad that we don't have lots of medieval shows. I'm also sad that this game is one of the hardest games to drive properly. Yeah, if anybody knows any medieval shows, please comment them down below. I would love more medieval shows to watch and geek about. I don't know why I did that when I could have just droned straight over here. Drone? Drove. My English sucks. Oh, it's the other one. I ran into a wall. Get off the wall. Ah! Whee. Nice. Skilled weapon upgrade. Aww. Thank you. Activate the door. Yeah. Gotcha. I see you in the distance. I don't think I can shoot from here. It's too far away. Ooh, that wasn't bad. That is magma. Oh. Gotcha. Wait. It went flying. That is a biggie one, though. Where's the big fella? There's the big fella. Hi, big fella. Ah. There you go, big fella. Go to sleep. I'm gonna run you over now. And now now we're going on the road, and I'm going to cause a traffic accident because it's really hard to drive in this thing. That wasn't too bad. Message terror! Eat my missile. What is that, girl? Sorry, I watched Open Season last night. Hello, idiot. It's Elliot. Ashton Kutcher. Unrecognized genius. Ha! Rapid fire, run over with my car. Rapid fire, run over with my car. I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer. Ah! Evil Homer's scared. Goodbye. Die. There you go. Aww. So we're going through on foot. Ah! Gotcha! I shoot you in the face.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Yes, I just wanted to take down the shield. No longer good. No longer good. Ow! There's a sniper! Which one's my sniper rifle? That's my rifle. Gotcha! Die! Gotcha. I see you, big fella. Oh, I see you too. Hello, my friends. Oh, Garrus! Don't you shoot him? I'm protective of Garrus. Don't you shoot him. I will hurt you. What are you shooting? What are you guys shooting? What are you guys shooting? Oh, okay. Can I see? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. How far can I throw those?
Get down!
Pretty far, actually. I just wanted to see how far I could throw them.
They were good, Commander.
I'm gonna keep the guns on this time, because last time I believed them when they said that, and it wasn't over, and I don't want to get shot at. Again. I don't see anything on the radar. Oh my god. What is that? It's a pet. A pet that you cannot take home to mum. Ow. I'm gonna die. I know that right now. I'm just saying that I'm gonna die without my car. That's because you're freaking standing in the open, you dumb bum. Ow! I was looking at Garrus. Garrus, you're so distracting. Gosh. Okay.
To me!
Over there, don't get shot, dude! Come on. What the hell is that? Get away! Oh, dude, touch him! I am terrible at this one. Die! Oh, that got him! Shotguns. And the holy grail. Got him. Gotcha! Wimp. Where did the other one go? I know there's another one. There's something over here. Hello, sunshine.
I'm a little busy here.
That was an accident, but that's good to know. Right, let's go. Our weapons away. Guys coming? Here we go.
Remember to stay hydrated.
That's what my friends yell at me.
50 degrees hotter, I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are you mammals doing, Shepard?
I don't like the heat. Okay, let's see. Sprint for it. Yeah. I can see your feet, but I don't have a shot. There we go. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Oh, what's in here? Nothing but rocks. Elevator! Hurry up. Nothing but fun. With my team of red and black and blue. My costume is a mixture of black and red. It needs some blue in it though. And then we'll be the matching G squad. Ah! That hurt.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things.
Right row. Elevator broke. And there she is, stuck in a bubble.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hello.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the death. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There's a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There's a Krogan with the Geth. They've been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Let's get moving.
Just lead the way.
did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There's an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mind laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker! Get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Aw. Don't kill Joker. He's gonna be my best friend because the gameplay makers didn't make the romance option for him. Second best thing, best friends.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not
Yeah.
an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Here, Mr. Krogan. I wanna play! Oh, started. Yeah! Die! He did.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I've tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There's barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I'm sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fight starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports to file, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up a link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
No pressure there. Alright. See, there should be some more conversations available now. Let's see what this
Yes,
Mini
Commander?
has to say. He's got
Carry
nothing
on,
more.
Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Carry on, Pressler. See. Yeah, codex.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for once since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Are you contagious? That's mean. What it is?
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of a snapping shin bone.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation.
I think that's what we're gonna get out of them. Because he's already told us about his...
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Bye, Joker. I love you. No. Let's go check out the crew. See how everyone's settling in. Going down the steps. Let's go this way. Goes over here. Okay. Here's Caden.
Commander, do you have a minute?
Oh.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled, and the residents don't even seem impressed by the view, or the dangers.
Well, well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the Dream Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice.
I can't tell.
Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about
which ones.
Sorry.
I'm trying not to do the flirty answers, but it's hard to figure out which are the flirty, which are...
I want to do some good. See
what's written. I'm scared.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. The kids they hauled in was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. That was permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on jump 0. How's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Ooh.
Jump 0 is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
I feel like I have trouble recognizing what's flirty and what's not, and I don't want to flirt with anyone but Garrus. I think that one's flirty. No, just you. I don't flirt, so I don't really know. What do you think? I'm gonna go to some degree.
But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I think that was the wrong choice.
Time to process that, Commander.
I don't know what to push.
I like that.
I like you, Caden. I do, but I never know what to push. Is there a roadmap? I would like a roadmap. Because I'm accidentally flirting with Caden when I want to flirt with Garrus. Ooh, incendiary explosive. Okay, I will be right back. I need a roadmap. Oh my cortex.
Yes,
Doctor.
Commander? Is there something you need?
No.
Just go. Goodbye, Commander.
I've talked to her. Oh, hello.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Ooh.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I don't know where to go.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure.
Orphans stick together!
Spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What's the cryospace? I think I'm gonna ask my friend for a roadmap so that I don't accidentally flirt with Caden again.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Ooh.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Aww.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
He's a strange man. Ugh. Oh, these are their equipment lockers. Okay.
Commander?
Hello, racist.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
I'm sure I could buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex.
Oh, here we go.
Respect, Commander. Should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I don't want to say that because I actually love aliens. I can't confine them. That's just mean. You don't trust any. I really want to say you're out of line, but I feel like that's a bit mean. I know she's racist, but I don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. You don't trust aliens.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Yes, but that's very sad, though.
Standing
We need
up for ourselves
allies.
doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members say now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Not necessarily.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
I regret this conversation. I kind of just want to ignore that she's here. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Give me a break. Like,
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I kind of want to say just shut up.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know?
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
I wanted to tell her to shut up.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
No, ma'am.
I didn't.
I expect
Okay,
you to keep your
I'm
family
gonna do it.
politics to yourself, Chief. This mission will be difficult enough without you picking fights with aliens.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Dismissed, Chief. Racist! And that's why you're no longer on the ground team. Because I do not like your racist comments. You evil, evil girl. Hello, Gareth.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah. Bye, Gareth.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Aww.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not gonna play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Yay. I just want to keep talking to him.
Good to see you.
Oh, he's got nothing else to say to me. Oh, damn it. Who this?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Wow. He's got stuff. And they're really, really pricey. 7,000. Oh, it's red. Oh. Why is it red? Medical. Metagel upgrade 1. Oh, that's nice. Oh, grenade upgrade. That would be nice. Common. Common cost. Where's the Kessler? Okay, so he's here. Okay, that's an elevator. What's this way? Oh, that's right, it's the engine room. Hello, engine room. Oh, and there's Tali. Hello, people.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Yeah. Bye-bye, person. Tali!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship
tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Ooh. It was your fault! No. Why does that remind me of Hotel Transylvania? It was you!
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
We've covered everything.
I should go.
See you later.
It's a lot of information that we just piled in. Yeah, codex. I said it's a codex. Alright. I really want to go back and talk to Garrus. My main man. I am but a purple head. Don't know why I did that. Run up the stairs. Open sesame. Okay, let's take a look at our journals. Okay. Keep searching until you have all the lost insignias. Okay, I don't remember picking that up. Inform Nasana. Go to the embassy lounge. Oh yeah. But we're not going back to the Citadel yet. Keep searching until you find all the missing writings. Oh, okay, so those are planetary scans. Got it. You have found a Silurian artifact. Keep looking for more. Also planetary scans. You found the dead bodies of men who served under Admiral Kahoku. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral of their fate. We're not going back just yet. And that's minerals. You forgot your what? Sorry, my mum just said that she forgot her nuts. She forgot her nuts. Okay, okay. So we're gonna go to either Pharaohs or Noveria. One. Let's just save it, because we're almost at our 2-hour marker, I believe. Yeah, we are. We've got like 15 minutes left. So let's at least travel to the destination. Ah, okay, here we go. Let's go to Ferris first. Oh, Hercules. There's Ferris. We want to go to Ferris. Okay, and that's Ferris there. Okay. I don't really want to land because we've only got 15 minutes left and my butt hurts from sitting. Let's check out these other planets. Alright. Whee. Might as well. Oh, hello. Why are we landing like this? What is going on? Okay, we've landed here. That's about as much as I'm going to do, because we're 14 minutes away from our 2-hour marker. So we're going to leave it here, because it is quite late and I am quite tired. But I will be back with my partner in crime tomorrow with another Halo Infinite stream, as per usual, on our Tuesdays. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.